Cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the Mcguire Cup.
Winning the Mcguire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied Mcguire Cup?
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposure is second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to, and they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys
All right, welcome, folks. We're ready for game number 3, field number 3, here on day 2 of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship Series. And I'll tell you what, had some good action earlier here today. We have these two teams coming out. The group that will be playing here on field 3 will be Premier Navy, the 2001 18U group out of Maryland. They are coming in under the head coach, Val Teixeira. We'll try to get you those starters here in a moment. Looks like Madison Carr, Alexandra Fava. Also starting is number 5. I don't see a number 5. There we go. Phoebe Knowles. Number 17, Tony Fiocco Miser. Number 12 in the back, Aya Neal. Number 3 also starting. That's Jenna Sneed. The keeper. Trying to see, we have number 1 out there. That is Alyssa Minnick. We'll try to get you the rest of those starters in a moment. We have the starters for TFA Elite as they step in under Jay Kiley. Ball sent to the near side. You'll see TFA Elite there in the blue, kind of the lighter blue jerseys, navy blue shorts. On the other side for Premier Navy, the team out of Maryland. On the team in all white with a little light blue on the sleeves and a navy blue number. Number 17, that's Fiocco Miser. Sent it to the far side, working it over there is looking for number 9, that's Sophia Elbert. Ball brought forward now by TFA. Back away, now sent forward. We do have the starters for TFA. We'll give those to you here as play takes place in the midfield. There's a tough play there to Knowles. Looks like she's wearing the captain's band. And here we go. Working it here, number 7, that's Mcguire. Ball sent in right at the edge of the box, and Alyssa Minnick comes out, and there will be a, well, I tell you what, Minnick took a pretty good shot right there. The keeper, we'll see if she's okay. Collision in the corner of the box. Head coach here of TFA Elite, Jay Kiley. The starters, number 2, Julia Hoffman. Number 6, Emily Sexton. 7, Heather Mcguire. Number 9, Sophia Wilms. Number 10, Shelby Wall. Number 11, wearing number 11, Jamie Laker. Starting Amelia Hinton, that's number 12. Number 14, Elizabeth Flower. Isabel Whistle, she's wearing number 18. 21 is Alexis Watson. And rounding it out in goal, Michaela Kowalski. And we'll get you her number as we go on here. We've got also on the other side, we'll try to get you as much as we can. The starters here for Premier Navy. Good high header there. Put in there by Carr. Carr, quite a force. That one's stolen away, brought the other way by Knowles. Knowles, and we got looks like we got some bleeding going on. We're going to take a quick break as the trainer will come up. A little head-to-head contact there. Sub will pop in. While we're doing that, we'll try to give you the rest of these. We got Leah Black is also starting. Also in there, number 8, that is Nia Christopher. John Peters here with you on the mic. We're in the Overland Park, Kansas area at the Shields Soccer Complex. And this ball will be put in play by Knowles. Top of the box, got a foot on that one, trying to send it out. Headed out toward the corner. Let's see if it will be a corner. It's going to go just on the far side of the flag. That will set up a corner. Hustling over there, number 9, Sophia Elbert. Elguera. She will put it in play. See most of the players lining up in the top of the box. You see one Premier Navy player right there at the near post. Marked up very close. Touch tight there, as you would say. And now here's the breakaway. Middle of the box, goes down, comes out. Now the far side, coming down. Good speed, keeping her balance, but the ball deflected out of play. That was Flower who was chasing it. Ball sent back in, and here we go again. TFA Elite. Out of Ohio, and we'll get you more information on that team that's come through the Premier Navy team, the National League Black champs. On the other side, for Ohio South team, TFA Elite, the National League White champs. 104 teams here this week going for the national championship in their division. 14 will come away with the trophy, and that ball will be all the way out. Let's see if some of the fans will help out over there. They're waiting for it. Here we go. Man with a coffee in one hand or a drink in one hand, the ball in the other, tosses it back in. Here we go. TFA brings it in, worked into the box, now cleared away. Aya Neal, wearing number 12, clears it away. Defender. That ball tipped and a potential problem there, but finally get it away. Knowles now, she'll settle it. Ball down the near side, working it over there. Number 23, Black, also involved in that play, Fava. Well, there's one starter that I have not called out, and we will track that player down eventually for the Premier Navy squad. This is the 11 o'clock start. We've had 7, 9, and 11. Obviously the hottest game thus far in this day. Another 6:30 and 8:30 games tonight, but it will cool down a bit. All tipped around, now hustling in. Going for it is Brianna Bush. There's our other starter, Brianna Bush, wearing number 15. Ball the far side. That ball right off the face of one of the TFA players. Looked like it went off of Hinton. And it looks like the player who had the injury earlier will come hustling back in after receiving some attention. Madison Carr right back in. Carr, you can tell, he is tough. Had I think a hit to the nose or face area. Had a little bleeding going on, so she's right back. So ball will be put in play, and this age group, you're going to see a ball that will reach the box. Knowles will line it up. She's got her hand up. She puts a ball on the ground, but she'll put the right foot into it. There it is. High ball, top of the box. Bounding around. Now it'll come out. Looks like shot taken there. Well, did it touch anyone? That's the question. That was Christopher. And you look in the back here, you see, looks like Aya Neal, number 12, a main force on the backside, as well as number 3 back there. That is Jenna Sneed. And getting ready to put it out there for TFA Elite is Kowalski, Michaela Kowalski. Sends it out, and here it comes back in. She'll put another right foot into it. That one settled in the midfield. Worked over. Carr will pick it up. Send it to the outside. Nice job, Knowles there. Watches it through, and it's kicked out. Referee says it'll be a throw in for Navy. Toss in from the side. This will come from Black, number 23. Steals it right back. A little leather larceny there as Black takes it away. Cleared out once again. Knowles now a little conversation with the coach back and forth. What's going to take place. She'll come to the ball. And that's when Knowles steps in front. She'll touch it right on the line. AR1 saying that ball just trickled across. Be a toss in here for TFA. Little high boot there, no whistle. Good confrontation, and that will go back. Neal will receive it in the back. Minnick now brings it back out. Picked off there, sent right back in. Good opportunity that was squandered on that play. As you really could have looked around, maybe found someone to get that ball to, but sent right back into Minnick. Player down, now the whistle. So TFA will have the opportunity. Looks like Mcguire will put it in play. Got a little wind aiding her. Here it comes. Wind freshening up here in second half. Ball bounding. Players there, but Minnick goes up above everybody to pull it down. A few clouds floating in. Wind coming from the near side to the far side. A little bit of help for TFA right now. Might be flowing a little left to right from your vantage point. Ball headed back there by Fiocco Miser. Call her Tony. Here comes TFA working it forward. Neal steps up, gets control, and she'll send it to the outside. Ball down the sideline, goes out, however. Be a toss in there for TFA. Total Football Academy. How about that? Looking at the information sheet for TFA, Jake Kiley, Roger Pittman, Eric Schoening. Some of the folks that are here to help the team. Jake Kiley, the coach. That ball will be deflected down toward the corner. Still fighting for it, but not getting there. That's a good hustle down there by Flower. Flower with a verbal commitment to University of Cincinnati. A lot of these players committed to go to various schools. Ian Neal, verbal commitment to Charleston Southern University. Laura Gwynn, Stevenson University for the Navy side. A few others here for the TFA squad. Verbal commitment to Miami University by Julia Hoffman. Also committed there, Emily Sexton to Miami University. That ball bounding around. Let's see. TFA fighting for it. There's a good job. Ball into the box. Trying to get a channel to shoot it. Here's a ball sent out back to the corner. Click down to the left. Trying to get one into the box. Now cleared away. Good job by the defense. Let's see. Trying to pick up a number for you there, but leave it to say it was the defender on that far side finally clearing it away. Toss in here for TFA. An opportunity. Looked like that was number 9 there for Navy, Premier Navy. This one's sent back out. There's a shot. It will go off to the left. Number 9, Sophia Elbert, one of the players that helped clear that ball just a few moments ago. Minnick will chase it up into the high grass. Taking her time, and once again, might have a little break here eventually. Anytime the players get a chance, they'll come by and get a little water here from the bench area. 104 teams, as we said, 104 referees honored by being a part of this national competition. 3,000 players, coaches, referees, all converging here on Overland Park, Kansas. And around 6 a.m., the Shields Soccer Complex comes alive, and will do so all week. Ball battling for it on the far side. There's a pretty good crunch there, but Navy comes away with it. Turning now, sending it outside. Knowles trying to get to it. Lost it there momentarily. If she had looked up, she would have looked right into the sun. Knowles now. She'll take it in 1v1 now, trying to get across. Nice defense there. Great job there. Working it forward is Hoffman. That was a great steal there by Watson. Ball the outside, played out there by Wilms. Wilms puts it in, ball across. Neal gets it high in the air, and that deflection, a little bit dangerous, but it takes it out. Be a corner coming in from the far side. Hustling down there will be Heather Mcguire. She's committed to Ohio University, future Bobcat. She'll settle it down in the corner, but it looks like right foot. Coach DeSheriff hollering instructions. High in the box, near post, headed, settled in the box, not cleared. Now cleared out briefly, still close. Carr gets ahead on it. She goes down, and the ball will proceed forward. Fava looks up, gets it on forward. Working for Fiocco Miser, and taken away by the defense. Looks like on the far side, that's Sexton, who somehow, she comes away with it. Good job of getting possession. Ball going back and forth. Carr chasing it down. Still has a little piece of Kleenex or something in that nose where she had the nosebleed. Back to the keeper, Minnick. Minnick wearing the captain's badge, armband as well. Couple of headers now. Carr will settle it. Oh, big collision there, and that was a pretty high boot. No call there. That was Fava. Fortunately, Watson popped right back up. So here comes Minnick. She's checking the ball now. She'll put it in play. We'll see if that's a routine she has every time. Little knuckleball sent out. That went into the wind, kind of fluttering. Working around there is Hoffman. Trying to work it in. Ball way out here to the near side. Ball played there by, looks like Wilmus, and she will pick it off and earn the corner. Try to see if that, make sure I'm getting this right. Wilmus or Wilms? Wilmus, we got it. We got it. We have help here on the sidelines, folks. It's a great resource. So ball in the corner here. Looks like Outbender here coming. Once again stepping over Heather Mcguire. She had the corner on the far side. She sends this one in, headed in, and cleared out finally there. It looked like Neal got a foot on it. And it goes out. Toss in here coming up for Navy. Said again, Navy in the white jerseys, white shorts, little light blue trim and Navy numbers. Carr comes over. She's without the little piece of Kleenex now, so hopefully she's covered from that contact to the nose, caused a little bleeding earlier. Working it across is Watson. Sends it to the back, little space now. Right foot, sends it forward, it doesn't get through. Header in the back. That header taken down, now send out to the right. Ball worked in by Wilmus. It will go out and throw in there for TFA. Looks like Wall working her way over to toss it in. Let's see if she backs up for the long toss. No, more a shorter toss. Wall now. It's Wilmus. Ball top of the box. Neal gets a foot on it. Wall looks, trying to select the target. Little pressure came in there from Christopher. Wall again looking out to the side. Wilmus looking, giving a little space. Here's Watson. Watson, quick touch right back to her, trying to get control again. Gets through, Carr goes down. Christopher now will send it out to the far side. Trying to get it over there to Elguera. Elguera somehow keeps it in. Working it up. Here's a through ball. It's broken up nicely there by Mcguire. And the whistle. So good action here. Not really much of tough threats thus far, but some opportunities. You can put it that, say, a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 4 or 5. Ball getting in the box a few times. That one headed away. Knowles now sends it toward Carr. Carr settles it, works it around. Watson sends it back to the defense. Little space. Ball sent forward. Now picked up by Navy. Working it around, working it forward is Fava. Fava looks back. Here comes the ball across. And taken up there by Wall. Wall over to Wilmus. Wilmus brings it back toward the middle. Left foot tries to send it forward. Neal there to tap it away. Hinton gets a foot on it, sends it over toward the fans. Fans showing his soccer prowess by not using his hands, only his feet to send it back in. Thus far, no substitutes except we did have the nosebleed come off just momentarily. So as we work ahead here, we're in the 21st minute. Still no score. Ball worked forward. Mcguire will send it back toward the keeper, Kowalski. Kowalski, verbal commitment to Northern Kentucky University. And a little turn there, a little bit late. Here comes the defense now. Quick reversal of fortune. Ball sent in toward Wilmus. Let's see if she can get to it. It's deflected. Ball working in is Flower. Flower with a shot. It's going to be high and in. And a score by Elizabeth Flower. Let's see if there was an assist. It looked like Flower and may have been Wilmus in there with the assist. But ball that just a little chip shot came up and over. And so Wilmus getting that ball, it kind of deflected around, went off of the defense, and then it was chipped up and over the keeper, Minnick. Minnick a little frustrated at the moment, and see if the team bounces back. Knowles working through traffic, looking for options. Sends it down the far side. Ball sent back out. Carr there. Lets it go. Here's a shot. It's going to be high and a little bit, it was pretty much on target, just high. Got under that one. And Kowalski will chase it down. See, that ball was put in play. That shot taken by Fava. Trying to press up a little bit now. Navy with a little urgency, falling behind 1-0 or 1-0 if you like the traditional 0. Fighting around. Here comes a rush forward. That's Black. Ball sent back into Fava. Fava trying to get it to Carr, but broken up. Ball be coming back out. See your defense there. Jenna Sneed. Boy, pressure put on again and will be cleared out. Minnick with a couple of words for her defense. There'll be a toss in. Looks like it's going to be Wall coming down to toss it in. Another commitment to Northern Kentucky University. Looks like 4 players, Northern Kentucky bound. Wilmus, Wall, Laker, and Kowalski. So you've got some chemistry going there if you're at Northern Kentucky, because those are names we've called out a lot already. Ball sent up by Sexton. Carr tries to work it through. Sexton there again. This time Fava. Here comes a quick rush. Coach screaming for some speed. Christopher working forward. Nobody there to follow it up. And you can see sometimes that development. That's going to be a foul on Neal as she bodied up on the ball. Possession there, and I'm trying to see the number of the player. It was number 2, Hoffman, who drew the foul. Ball here to Wall, Shelby Wall. Works around some traffic, works through 2, play a little slalom there with the ball, and then turns it over. Here's Knowles. Working it up. Christopher, a little shove. She goes down and coming the other way. That was Sexton. Tough defense. Working that one over was number 15, Bush. All off to the side. That gentleman must have been a keeper. Used his hands. Fans on the far side still looking somewhat into the sun. Sun now rising high above us, however. Early in the day, it's right in the eyes of the fans on the far side. Also, if you look closely, you'll see a golf course right behind the fans on the far side. Might see a golf cart or two go by. Hopefully not any Titleist or top flight balls coming in, just soccer balls. Kowalski now will clear it away, and she has quite a foot. That may be on the golf course. Waiting to see if somebody's got it over there. Looks like a gentleman has called Uber. He's getting the ball. Now he's got it. Rolling back up the hill. Here we go. Yes, Kowalski put quite a charge in that one. There we go. Now we're going to have the toss in here as Navy sets. Here's the toss in toward Knowles. Phoebe Knowles will have it blocked. They'll toss it back in. Another one that trails away. And this time a younger fan will go after it. So ball tossed in. Here we go. Ball down about 5 yards from the corner. Be a toss in right there. See if she can get it into the box or if she goes short. It's a short toss in. Knowles. Knowles turns, working with it, trying to do something there, but it'll go out again. This time to the front row seats. Those are expensive seats. And we have a sub here. One of our first subs to come in. Coming out will be Tony Fiocco-Miser. Coming in will be number 32, Darby Reinhardt. Reinhardt coming in for Fiocco-Miser. Let's see, Darby for Tony. So Darby in the midfield, tall player, very tall player, has a big brace on that right knee. Ball sent over this near side. Future Northern Kentucky back line and midfield. There's Wilma. She'll send it in. Make sure I got the right. That was Wall actually sent it in there. Neal now will bring it up the side. Sends it up here to trying to pick up the number there. Now chasing that one down will be Laker, Jamie Laker. Another Northern Kentucky commitment. Subs coming in. And it'll be a toss in, looking for a target. Here we go. Knowles tries to bring it down with a foot, doesn't come up with it. Hinton has it with a little space, puts a right foot into it, sends it to her numerical counterpart, Aya Neal, also number 12. And a foul there, a little turf monster. Going down was, thought it was Fava, but we'll double check that. And here we go, ball brought back up. Another sub getting ready to come in. That was Fava that drew the foul. Coming in will be number 26, Gabrielle Rising. Verbal commitment to Eastern Kentucky University. All over the state of Kentucky, Northern Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky. Also players going to Indiana University, Purdue University, IUPU, Fort Wayne. How about that one? So here we go. Ball near midfield, but stepping into it. A nice long ball into the box, bounds around. Watson will chase it out. Here she comes. She'll bring it out toward the side, chased by Christopher. And cleared away, looking for Hoffman. Cleared away there nicely by number 23, Lack. Nice ball control. Carr now will track it down, working around together. Reinhardt, that ball sent in. Christopher chasing after. Will she get to it? She's fighting for it. Defense is there, trying to fight for it. And referee calls the foul on Christopher as she fought around the ball, and I think he says she put her hand on the back of the defender. So that was the call, and here we go. Sticking with it. Watson. Watson looking for options. She'll send it on up. Ball sent to Minnick. A little pressure coming from both sides. Now sent out. Reinhardt there, just subbed in. Has some fresh energy. Fava. She'll send it on out to the side. Working her way up. That was number 15 over there is Bush. Now down toward the corner. They're letting it go toward the corner and working it in. Good hustle. I believe that's Knowles there fighting it, and a foul called again. So there's the foul called. It'll be put in play by Kowalski. Ball sent out. Little flutter ball, little knuckle to it. Ball headed down, and there we have another head-to-head contact. Not as violent as we saw earlier, but the foul called. And that will be Rising. She'll talk to the principal for a moment. I guess if you're in college, you're going to the dean's office. I have to change that. So the ball settled. This is Phoebe Knowles. And everybody gathering in the box. Only 2 players back. Low ball sent in right in the middle, and it's going to be up over the bar pretty close, and it'll be a corner. A header there would have been an own goal if it had gone in. Chasing it down, and looks like she's going over for the, looks like Mcguire. And here comes right foot, bending out. High ball, sails across, punched. Not too far though, shot sent back in by Carr. Didn't get much on it. Here comes a rush. Trying to get the ball down, and nice job there by number 23 Black to break it up. And the tables turn again, coming back the other way. Christopher, can she get in? She gets a foot on it. It goes out of the box, still in play. Shot. Is it going to be in there? It's on the left post. How close can you come? That was on the top of the left post. And it was a great play knowing that the keeper, Kowalski, had to come out to put it right back in on frame as quickly as possible. And that ball, a bit unlucky here for Navy. If you're TFA, you're thanking your lucky stars for that one. Neal now a little flick. She'll get it again. Heads it down. Gets it to Fava. Fava working against pretty tough defense there from Rising. Here comes the ball coming forward. You got 4-on-3, 4v3 here. Work around. There's going to be a ball. It's going to be worked down. Let's see if it's going to go out for the corner. It does. So the corner will be initiated. Let's see who trots down there this time. Check our time here as we look at the 34th minute begins. Once again, it looks like ball being taken over by Mcguire. And she will put it in play. 2 players back, now 3 on this set. Ball sent in the box, goes up, and nice job by Kowalski. Ball never did bend away from her. It came right down where she could get it. Here's a long, high ball. And 2v2 here, now 3. Now 3-on-3. Ball sent to the outside, taking with it. Down and back up very quickly. Ball sent in, across, and a shot for the goal. And we're going to see the combo here as we see that replay. We'll see the numbers as they turn around. And so far haven't picked up. Number 2 with the goal is Hoffman. You see the assist was Flowers with the assist. Flower number 14 has the assist. And number 2, Hoffman with the goal. Let's see if we have the replay. You'll see it right here. Comes across and little chip in. And there's the goal. You see the celebration afterward as well. Good job by Daniel Reed, our producer, sending that good replay of the goal there. And now TFA 2-0. Subs getting ready to come in. Mass substitution. Fighting for it. That ball's going to come out. Over here we have a ball tossed in. Ball slipped outside. Let's see a throw for Navy. Let's see when the subs are going to come in. We have subs coming in. Here they come. First of all, for TFA coming in, it's going to be Sophie Elbert. Elbert, number 19. All right, we have 4 floor players coming in for, maybe we've got number 11. That's Menegatti. Number 2 is Elizabeth Taylor. Has several Oscar awards. Also checking in number 25. See, that's Cabral. And also number 4 checking in is Bocanegra. Emma Bocanegra, number 4. So there are your subs that have just entered. Bocanegra, Cabral, also Menegatti, and Taylor. Here's a toss in. TFA working, trying to send it back the other way. And a ball that's sent in, and defense chasing it down. Sent back toward Minnick. Minnick puts a touch on it. Might have waited too long. And good hustle there by, I believe that is Whistle, who got back in there. Let's see if she is maybe wearing the captain's armband. Yep, that was Isabel Whistle, committed to IUPU Fort Wayne. Not sure what their mascot is. I'm not sure if you could fit into that little acrostic. Here we go. Ball sent out. Reinhardt there. Ball worked around there. Now sent back. Taylor sends it over to teammate Menegatti. Now Fava. Fava works up through the middle. That's a through ball. It's trying to get it to Canoles. She sends it to the outside. Moving down the outside, there was really nobody over there. And it will trail on out. The closest person was Cabral. Maybe she had come in a little too tight. Fava tries to chase it down. Neal now comes up with it. Navy has had some good possession, but getting the best of it so far, TFA. See the next sub getting ready to come in. This will be number 5, Ella Pittman. Pittman looks like, let's see who she's coming in for. Pittman now shaking hands, coming off. That will be Whistle, the acting, well, has the captain armband, so she will get a little break here. All these players probably getting some water and taking a few moments as to recover a little bit from the heat and a little bit from the fatigue. Working the ball on the far side. Clicks it off the defense. That's Bocanegra working over there. Looks like she'll toss it in. She'll back up. That ball tipped out. Ball bounding around now. Let's see. One of the subs that came in, that's Paulabelle over there. Tall player. Working in, trying to get to it. Good job there by Taylor to clear it out. Working down the side, a little grab of the shirt. The referee didn't see that, I don't believe. toss it in. There comes Paula Bell. Now she'll send it on in. Little back flick, but Neal is there. No blue shirt, only a white shirt. Wall will toss it in. Wall, Paula Bell. And now tossed out. Minnick will send it across to the far side. Working it up. Getting it on up toward the front. And it gets loose. Here we go. It's a 2-on-1 if they can keep this momentum. Working up. There's a shot. It's a low one, but scooped up nicely. That was Greenberg who snuck in the lineup without notice. As far as my reference goes, I'm sure the officials have it, but Madison Greenberg, nice run there. She had also Knowles with her. Another run the other way now for TFA. They'll send it back out for Paula Bell. Now she'll put a shot on it. Minnick receives it and secures it. Minnick now drop kicks it out. Ball bounding toward the side. It will be just out. Good hustle there, trying to keep it in. That was Shelby Wall trying to keep that one in. This toss will come in from Taylor. Make sure I get her autograph afterwards, Elizabeth Taylor. That ball bounding around. There we go. It's Knowles, big strong player. Ball goes out. Knowles now trying to work the ball up. As you see, very strong player. That ball's going to go right down the line. It'll stay on the line for a while. Now it'll trickle across. And there we go, right back. A little tight passing here. Ball to Knowles. Knowles turning, a lot of pressure. Trying to break away, she does. Trying to find someone, sends a long ball toward the top of the box, headed away. Toward midfield, a little bend on that one. Maybe the wind got it as well. Knowles turns, sends the ball down the corner, working it down toward the left side of the box, into the box. Taking it to the right foot, a shot, it's blocked. Fava there, but it gets away. Stepping up is Bocanegra. That was Manigatti who had a good chance. That was a nice block by the defense. Ball sent up and looks like it will be received by Navy. They can send it all the way back to Minnick. Pressure comes on in from Hoffman. Little pressure, high pressure here from TFA. Stop! Taylor now working it. And the foul. We'll see the whistle there. Referee looking for the yellow card, and he's going to. So the yellow card pulled out, I believe. Trying to see which one, if that was Wall or Wilmus. One of the two drawing the yellow card here. So Knowles now will step back. She can put a big foot into it. Coming closer toward the end of this first half. 2-0 your score. There's the high ball. Reinhardt tries to accept it. It gets over her, and the defense now has it, sending it forward. Neal now will send it toward the corner. She'll chase it down. It goes out, and the defense will reset. Sub getting ready to come in here for players getting ready to sub in right here in front of us. Anna Lohr wearing number 25. There'll be a toss in. It looks like backing up for the long toss, trying to get it into the box. Maybe get a little bit of a read. Here we go. Long toss in, headed out. And still in the box, fighting around, trying to get a Paula Bell there. He's going to try to get it out there, trying to sweep it off to the side. But ball stayed in that box. Good 5-10 seconds. Once again, see Rising backing off, trying to get that long throw into the box. Checking out is Wilmus. Checking in, as we said, is Anna Lohr, number 25. Here we go. Toss, backing off. And a throw. It is a good long toss. Has a little wind helping. Headed back twice and will get by everybody. Looks like it'll trail across the line. So if you'd had ifs and buts, but if you'd had some on that back side a little further out, could have been a great opportunity for TFA. Find themselves up by 2. Minnick now lays it on the turf. She'll put it in play. Sends it off to the right, and it will go out of play. 2 extra minutes are put up there before halftime. So we will count down a couple more minutes before we have the halftime break. And a good, hard-fought battle here, 2-0. As TFA coming up with some timely scoring. Goals by Hoffman as well as Flower. So great job, and there's a little wrestling move on the far side. Equal contact, and play goes on. Ball sent up Taylor there. She's still fighting for it. Good job by Taylor to send the ball back. Didn't ever come up with possession, but she forced TFA to take it back to the defense. And looking for an option here. Reinhardt fighting in the middle against Paula Bell, a couple of the subs. And trying to get it around. There she does. Reinhardt now. She can send the long ball in. Has pretty powerful leg. You saw that. Now back to Kowalski. Kowalski, as we count down the 2 minutes of extra time here before take a break. Neal now will pass it over to her fellow defender. Ball sent up. Watson there. First touch gets away briefly now. Corralled. Right down the line. And good hustle there by one of the subs. That's going to be Anna Lohr, who's stepped in. Reinhardt over to Fava. Fava turns. Turns again. Little through ball to Reinhardt. Watson picks her up. Contact. Watson just takes it away. Goes the other way. And that will be halftime here. And TFA coming out 2-0 right now. And these teams will regroup. So will we. We'll be back for the second half action. Thank you for joining us here from the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. John Peters on the mic. Daniel Reed in the trailer. We'll be back for the second half action shortly. Proud sponsors AE Engine, Media and Marketing. Also AmericanEagle.com. Sponsor of the U.S. Youth National Championship. Bag Tags Incorporated. Target. Also Chipotle Grill, Mexican Grill. Expand a Brand, sponsoring. Also, every season starts at Dick's Sporting Goods, sponsors. MLS, proud sponsor. National College Student Athletes, NCSA. Nike, also a sponsor. Positive Coaching Alliance, better athletes, better people. Another proud sponsor, Premier International Tours. Soccer Shots, another sponsor. Also thanks to go out to Sunmade Raisins. Your Petro Shopping Center, TA. United Soccer Coaches, also a proud sponsor. USA Soccer. And Wilson Trophy Company, provider of trophies for the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship Series.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. Mcguire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. Mcguire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim Mcguire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the Mcguire Cup.
Winning the Mcguire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied Mcguire Cup?
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation. And so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything. And there's just like such a like strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, so it still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were and, making these lifelong bonds.
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired. They were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
US Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of life.
Get ready for the second half here. It's TFA versus Navy. Premier Navy out of Maryland. TFA as they come in out of Ohio. And this contest 2-0 right now. Looks like we are ready to go. Well, we may have had an extra player on the pitch. There we make sure we have 4, 8, 10, 11. Now we're good. A referee giving a little look over to the bench like, ha-ha. Try to sneak 12 out here, see what happens. TFA working well together, and players that will be playing some college ball together, working together, getting a couple of goals here. One from Elizabeth Flower, future University of Cincinnati player, verbal commitment there, and Julia Hoffman, Miami University of Ohio, a verbal commitment there as well. The 2 goals. Ball worked around. TFA and the blue jerseys. They've got the navy pants. On the other side, you have the white jerseys with the blue sleeves, light blue sleeves, and navy numbers for the Premier Navy squad. Little battle there for the ball. Hoffman will send it back. Now a long ball sent in. Neal is there. Tries to get a foot on it. Let's see if she can clear it away. It's got a little spin on it. It'll be a corner. Looked like Neal trying to clear it out to the side, got it over near the goal, so it was more of a ball that actually potentially could have bounded in the back of the net. Checking the keeper here for the second half. check over here with the coaches and see if we've got a, is there a new keeper in? New keeper, and we'll get that name here real quick. See if we've got her right here. There she is, number 19 in there. Thank you, Coach. So we get the word here. The keeper in for the second half is Lauren Gwynn. Watson goes down, makes a play on it. Now again, comes right back to her. Ball worked around, defense there. Hinton now tries to play it. It'll come to the near side. Working it over is Menegatti. She stays in, subbed in, didn't start. Subbed in for the first half and stays in here for the start of the second. Watson, big collision there. Big collision there. That was Greenberg and Watson, whose paths collided right about where the referee is right now. And the ball brought back over right to the spot. Let's see if they, that's a few yards off, but close enough, I guess. Here we go. Madison Greenberg, she'll put a foot into it. And if I remember, she can really put a pop on it. Here we go. A little blast in, top of the box, headed by the defense, and finally clicked away. That will go out. It'll be a toss in on the far side for Navy. One of the Navy fans quickly gets it back. Toss in there, probably Taylor with the toss in. Defense trying to get it out. That ball taken down. Here's a shot. Nice block there by the defense. Still around. Ball might have touched the hand, but the ref doesn't call that one. He says probably not sufficient of the handball call, and there we go. Ball sent to the defense. Ball worked to Flower. She has a goal earlier. Neal now will send it right back in. Carr back there lurking, but she can't get to it. Ball sent back out by Sexton. Fava now with it. She'll work. She turns. Picks out a target on the far side. Working it up. Looking for a possibility here. Working across. Top of the box. Shot. And right into the awaiting arms of Kowalski. As we mentioned, new keeper for Navy is number 19, Lauren Gwynn. Coming down, Hoffman. She tries to take it on in. It's stopped by the defense. Menegatti comes up with it. Push it forward there. Bocanegra. Bocanegra sends it toward the middle. Picked up there by Greenberg. Greenberg, ball out to the side. Both number 11s chasing it. It's going to make it to the corner. She'll get there and keep it in play. Headed, and Kowalski, what a job there. First of all, hustle by Menegatti, and then Carr getting ahead on it. That's Taylor. Little battle there. Ball comes across. That's going to be picked up by Bocanegra. Sends back out again to Menegatti. Menegatti now takes it around. Nice job by the defense. Takes it away and gives it right back. Ball stopped, turned. Both number 11s, as we said. That's Laker. Laker slips it up there to Flower. Flower on forward. Backflip there. Neal trying to get to it. Can she get to it? And clears it back to her keeper. And that was Gwynn. She will send it off to the side. Somebody will chase it. Just happens to find a vacant area where no one is, and no one sees it. Now one of the substitutes will go over there and grab it from the bench. Laker will bring it in. As we said, you have 4 commitments, 5 actually. A few players that aren't here, we can mention those folks. They're probably listening in. As Kristen Speed, a defender. Also, Emily Tyree. She is a Northern Kentucky verbal commitment. Not able to play here. Madeline Pittman also committed to the University of Cincinnati. Unable to come with the team. And Megan Caudy, I believe, is here, but with an injury. So shout out to those folks. And I'm sure they're following along with their teammates and wishing them well. And I'm sure that is returned right back from the team to those players who couldn't make it. So all the teams in this field, I'm sure, have stories of players that deserve to be here but couldn't come for whatever reason. Ball sent down deep and chased down by Sexton. Sexton, a little juke there and brings it forward. Still working. Both players go down. We got the flag up and the foul called. Foul is called. The AR1 with the flag up. And the flag up to call the foul. And the given the coaches talking to the lead official, not sure that they called the foul. Maybe the opposite way that they thought it would be called. So coming the other way. And offside flag goes up. Crowd goes down. Pretty good crowd on the far side. Looks like you have some teammates, maybe TFA or Premier Navy folks on the far side under a couple of tents cheering on fellow soccer players, the fellow footballers. There's a ball put in play, sent in. Nice ball there by, that play was made by Sneed. Fava now with it. Sends it back over. That's Cabral outside. Left foot into the box and snagged down nicely. Good job there by Kowalski. She is wearing the number 1. Kowalski in the neon green or yellow safety color. Neal working up. On the other side, you have more of the traditional yellow. And that is in Lauren Gwynn's case for Navy. So Neal will put it in play. Given instructions here from the side. She'll put it up there near the top of the box, headed down, finds the ground. Fighting in. Good job there by Flower as she will send it back out. Taylor there to pick it up. Fava now works with it. Fava back to Neal, sends it in high. Carr chasing it. Carr going in. Oh, she had to be able to get a foot on it. She does. Keeps it in play. However, both, as we said, number 11's going at it again. And a little head-to-head contact, both players. And I think we're going to have a whistle to check both players. They're going to check, I know at least the TFA player. Let's see who we've got here. Number 11, Laker. On the other side, Menegatti. I don't know if they'll check both. So got the head-to-head contact. I think both players probably will be checked eventually. So coming in, number 15, that's Bush. She will come in. Come out. Menegatti, looks like she got the worst of that one. Yeah, waiting on the sub as they've actually come and picked up one of the players. It's a very cautious thing as far as head injuries, and Menegatti works her way over to be checked also by the trainer. Trainer will be checking 2 at once here. So head-to-head battle. Checking in number 19, Paula Bell. Also, we mentioned Brianna Bush. She checks in for Navy. Referee looking at his watch, chalking off a couple of minutes of injury time here. Ball drop, play continues. And the ball sent in to the defense. So, the referee being very cautious, and so just checking to make sure everybody's okay. Ball brought down, TFA trying to bring it forward. Flower now interrupted there by Neal. Coach Teixeira very vocal on the side, trying to give his troops some encouragement and instruction. Ball sent in. Little flick there, but it's right into the hands of Kowalski. That was Greenberg who worked her way in. Ball brought in there by Bush. Fava gets ahead on it. Ball outside once again. Bush working down the right side. She's got help in the middle. Tries to go to it, however, that ball intercepted. Number 25, Cabral is right there. Still working on it. Now works it away. Gets out of the jail situation. Breaks well and then earns the corner. Breeze picking up a little bit. May even be coming from the far side now to the near side. And looks like that will be ball put in play. It'll be a floater back post going up in the middle of traffic. That is right into the grips of Kowalski, and coach not happy with the placement of it. Neal tips it away. Good job there to get it over to Bush. Bush turns right into the face of both coaches. Getting a little animated now as both teams struggle to get some sort of momentum, some sort of a mojo going here in the second half. And stepping up, Fava steps in a little bit late. Ball gets through. Taylor now will play it back to her teammate. However, the defense takes it away. Elguera, she goes down, draws a foul. Ball placed just on the left side of the midfield stripe. Here we go. Ball to the right there, tipped away, and coming away with it is Flower. Flower right up the side, a little space. Neal coming in quickly, but now she feeds it on forward to Hoffman. Hoffman with one to beat. And a little grab there, and a coach warning not to foul that shot. It's a good opportunity, but it's a little high, and a pretty good blast there that goes up. Try to see that shot. I believe that was taken by Wilmus. A good right foot blast. Gwynn now will put it in play. Right foot. A little backspin on it, and everybody watches it fall, and TFA player says, I'll step in and take care of it. Paula Bell now settled there. Ball out to the side. This could be a cross into the box. Let's see. Here it comes. Top of the box. A little collision there, and there's a shot, and it will be scooped up. The defense closed at the very last second to kind of make that shot difficult. Greenberg in there helping. Left foot put on it by Gwynn. Whistle now. Back in there. Was one of the players. You see her bright neon shoes. Hard to miss that. Paula Bell now works around. Sends it on up the side. Here comes TFA with some speed, working through traffic. Send it up to Paula Bell. Now, help on the outside. Can't get it there after Taylor breaks it up. Carr trying to get a ball up in the front. And big blast there. I think it's Watson who went down. We'll see if she's okay. Watson stays down momentarily as we see a couple of more subs getting ready to come in. And so Watson taking a little time to get back to her feet. Might have a cramp. Checking to see if there might be some sort of a cramp there, maybe. So once again, the goals in this first half, as we saw Hoffman come through, number 2. Assists from Wall and Flower. Flower with a goal and an assist. So here we go, back at it. Ball comes over to Hinton. Hinton now working it to her feet. Comes up to 3 white shirts and sends it back to Watson. Watson, little maneuver there. Tries to get away from the pressure, does. Ball to Sexton. Sexton sends it in. Try to pierce through the defense. Here comes Greenberg. The ball taken away. Nice job by the defense. That was a good play by Whistle. She got the ball, and then the player went down. Whistle sends it back. Flower looking for options. Fakes. Takes it to the middle. Has some space. Ball sent in. Deflected. Nice job by Paula Bell. Now goes down. Taylor, pesky there. Takes it away. Carr. She'll drive it up. Fava now working it through. She goes down, and it'll come the other way with Mcguire. Mcguire with speed. Looking for option on the outside. Doesn't look like a blue shirt will get there. It's going to be cleared by Navy. And coming the other way, Elguera. Sends it to Cabral. Cabral looking toward the middle. Greenberg got some space. And a good deflection by Whistle. See why she's wearing the captain's armband. That ball flicked back. Let's see if TFA can work it forward. They look up to 3 defenders. Hoffman now sends it up to the side, but a little bit too much pace, I believe. No, it stays in. Somehow they kept it in. There's Greenberg, settles it, gets a foot on it, and Whistle gets plowed over. She'll go down. And let's see, that foul will be on, is that number 15? And foul on Bush. A little chat with the Dean of Academics. And a yellow card. So I went to the library too, got a book. Well, we see subs coming in. Let's get those for you. Number 5 out there, that's Canoles. Also we have number 8 coming in, Christopher, and number 17, Fava. Canoles, very powerful player. Fiocco Miser also checks in, number 17. So 3 of your starters coming back in after sitting out the first portion of this second half. They might be in for the remainder. We'll see what happens. And the whistle, ball will be set. Canoles now quickly. And the ball taken away nicely. The defense working hard. Mcguire now. And Whistle gets that one not the way she wanted to, and it goes out of play. Working it up there, Bush. She'll pass it in. Carr. Play there by Hinton, but whistled for a push in the back. And so Canoles lines it up. She'll put it in the box. Has a good foot. Wind helping a little bit. That's a long ball. It floats in. Let's see if it's going to be headed out. It'll be a toss in for Navy. And coming over here to throw it in, that will be Brianna Bush. Bush, quick toss. Canoles. She'll take it down low. Tapped out, and the corner conceded. Canoles now will set the ball down. Looks like she's coming in with the right foot. Should be in a little bit of an outbender. And that ball back post as we. There we go. Ball sent back out. Bush. She'll put a whack on it. Blocked down nicely by Paulabelle. She'll take it the other way. Hoffman now. That's a 2-on-1 if they can keep the momentum. Taylor with speed breaks it up. Elizabeth Taylor out there with a nice job. Little Taylor is very quick. Watson now blocking off. Carr trying to fight over, goes down. In the meantime, Hinton runs through and picks it up, takes it on in, or excuse me, Mcguire. Mcguire sending it out to the side. That ball will trickle over the foot of Wilmus, and it'll come the other way. Here comes the ball worked forward now on the near far side. Now across midfield, trying to work it up. There's a good pass down there. Will it stay in play? That's the question. And the flag goes up, just trickling across that far side. See the fatigue setting in. Check our time here on the clock here, and we have lost our monitor for the moment, so can't tell you that. 67th minute here, the word official, and coming to us here. Ball sent in. Let's see if it's going to be picked up. It is, as Kowalski comes out, grabs that one. So players getting ready to come back in who had the head-to-head contact earlier, so they're checking right now to see if they'll be coming in right now. They're all cleared to play. That's good news for both teams. They're going to bring that ball up just right at the edge of the midfield circle, closest to the goal. So stepping back, let's see if it's Knowles. It does look like she's the one setting it down. Has the pink headband, easy to pick out. And she will lay it there, step into it. There's a long ball. Let's see if it's headed around. The height advantage definitely for TFA. They're going to head it, and it will be a corner. Trailing over there is, that's number 3. Let's get that number written in here for you. Sneed. I believe she is actually turning it over to someone else to take care of it. Sneed will put it in play. Actually, she's, as we said, she's turned it over to Alguera. Alguera, high ball, floating in. It's headed and just out, and it's a goal kick. That Kowalski will put it in play. So both number 11s getting ready to come back in. Jamie Laker for TFA, and also Chiara Meningati. She will come back in for Navy. Paula Bell comes out. Also Bush will come out. So looks like ready for play again. Kowalski will put it in play. Other substitutes coming up here in front of the scorer's table. Ball rolling around. Fava now. She gets clipped from behind. This could be a, it's going to be a, the yellow card is out, and let's see, that will go to, that goes to Laker, who just went back in the contest. So the tackle from behind with the studs up, causing the problem. So Paula Bell, who just checked out, looks like she will go right back in for someone, as the injured player who comes off and then is cleared goes in for the same player. But if the coach wants that player back in, they just have to return. Ball down the side. Ball down low. Let's see if it's going to be a corner. It will be. So once again, a two goal deficit. It's tough to fight back, in good defense, as you see TFA really stacking up, trying to keep those offensive players away. So here's an opportunity. And subs are coming in before the corner. Let's get those for you. Leah Black will come in. She's coming in for Alguera. Paula Bell, let's see, we've got Sophie Elbert as well as Gabrielle Rising. Coming out will be Laker, picked up the yellow card after coming back in, and Wilmus, she will come out as well. Well, here we go, waiting for the corner. The ball will be coming into the wind, should bend quite a bit. Should be bending from the in toward the goal. Let's see how it goes here as everybody stacks up in the box. Here it is, high ball floating around. Goes over everybody. A little frustrating for the coaches as they look at that as a lost opportunity. Ball sent through. Neal there, but Hoffman now turns, takes it to her left. And the defense will corral it and send it on back. Carr hits the deck again. And that's a big collision, and both players really taking a pounding on that one. That was Black, and let's see who the other player was, Hinton. And the ball. And here comes the yellow card for, it looked like clearing the ball away. So that will go for Hinton. So here Knowles will put this ball in the top of the box. You see everybody moving in about halfway into the box. Right around the shot place where you would take the penalty kick. And here comes the ball. Ball high in the air, floating in, headed out by the defense. Christopher chases it down. She'll turn, takes it with the right foot, and it's on goal, but bounding into the hands of Kowalski. Kowalski once again will put it in play. Ball sent in. There's a receiver. Here we go. And shoved down the box. Might have been some pretty good. And a goal is scored. And let's see those numbers. Looks like Palabelle put it in. And trying to see the Flowers with the assist. So there you have a good connection on the inside. Give another assist to Elizabeth Flower. Another goal. This goal scored by Palabelle makes it 3-0. 2 assists and a goal now for Elizabeth Flower, future Bearcat of University of Cincinnati, having quite a contest. Hinton will come out, picked up that yellow card. She will come out. In will come Ella Pittman. Ella Pittman looked like Sister Madeline, one of those players that couldn't be here. Player that's also committed to University of Kentucky. That ball back and sent over to the near side. Here's Whistle. Ball coming down, and let's see, the throw in will be for Navy. And this time someone is there to help get the ball back in. Looks like Whistle will go down and toss it in. Isabel Whistle, IUPU Fort Wayne. Ball sent back, and nice job by Whistle to clear the defense. Fava. And Whistle looks like she's hurt. So Whistle looked like she took a hit. She was able to continue on for a second. And Whistle slowly coming to the side. Looked like she maybe took a shot to the knee or ankle. Maybe just getting some water now too. That ball sent toward the top of the box, headed out. Christopher now, she'll work it. Tries to send it forward. Good job there as they work it up. Working it forward there, Sneed. Trying to send it in. The keeper coming out, and she'll clear it away. Kowalski had to make a tough decision. She does come out and just in time clears it away. So you've got Reinhardt. Let's see who else. Bush ready to come in. So Neal comes out. Bush will toss it in. Let's see who else came out. Looks like coming out also was Leah Black. So here's the toss. They send it back to Fava. She's got some space. She works it up. Ball near the top of the box, trying to get it to Reinhardt, but cleared away. Hoffman. Nice ball with purpose to the outside, working it up the far side. Carr steps in. Sent down there. The numerical counterparts going at it, 2-2s. And it will go out. Toss in now coming up for TFA, and you have slow progress right now. The heat and the score taking its effect. High toss comes in. Defense there. Let's see if it's going to be it'll be a goal kick, and it'll be Gwen who will put it in play. Gwen lines it up with the right foot. Interesting. I think she's taking it with the right foot off the turf, but left foot on the punt. That's just may be wrong in that, but seems to be my recollection. We'll see if that's the case as we go on. Intercepted there nicely by Sexton. Watson dancing through. Here comes a ball to Carr. Carr taken away. Reinhardt trying to get to it. Does. Fava. Bush up to Knowles. Knowles working him out. The two captains going at it right here. And this will be whistle now. Will toss it in. Knowles with that look of, are you kidding me? As the referee signal which way to possess. Olabelle has scored the goal, the third one. She's still in there. Watson with some space. Now it's closed. Now she scoots right by, works it through, goes down. Ball taken away. A little slow to get up, but working her way back into the game. Fava now the other way. Fava. Ball trying to get it to Christopher a little bit too much. Had Knowles on the side. Knowles really kind of calling for it. Kowalski now drops it and boots it. Wind getting a little bit of a factor on those high balls as it's picked up some. Ball sent to Fava. Fava with a little space. Knowles looking for options. She'll take it toward the middle. Turns and ball intercepted. Trying to get it into Nia Christopher. Darby Reinhardt steps in. Ball sent in. Here we go. Ball in. Boot and score. And no flag. Checking to make sure. No flag. That score put in there by Fiocco Miser. Tony Fiocco Miser, and let's try to see who the assist came from. Probably back up the middle there. Might have been Knowles. But we had the goal scored, makes it 3-1. So the game tightens a little bit. Time of the essence here if you're Navy, as they are really trying to step it up now to get a goal. Defense for TFA trying to reorganize. Whistle now. That ball will go out. Quick toss in. Fava. Fava, Knowles. Knowles takes it toward the middle. Trying to work it back. Whistle steps in and whistles it right out. Taylor. Reinhardt. Paula Bell doing a good job there. Big time tackle, and a knee up in the midsection. Here comes Fava trying to work it through 1v1. Ball sent in. Christopher the intended target, but it finds its way to the defense. And that ball out. Referees jump in to make sure that order is restored after justice was dispensed. Ball down the side. Nice job there by number 5, Pittman, to clear that one out. Ball sent back in. Fava. Ball headed, chested, worked toward the box. Now cleared away nicely. Hoffman, she'll settle it. Goes down, no call there. Reinhardt works with it. Reinhardt fighting across. She gets knocked down, no call there. A lot of contact, but the referee saying play on. Long ball, this will go all the way down to Gwen. She'll pick it up. Let's see if she picks it with the left foot. How about that? Left foot on the punt, right foot from the ground. That ball going back, and here's a race. Christopher taking it in. Shot off the keeper. Good save there, Kowalski. Knowles goes in. She's taken down. A tackle there by Whistle. The two captains going at it. And Whistle comes in. Both players with a totally different story there. Now we've got probably disputation out there on the pitch, and the referee having a chat with number 17 out there, Tony Fiocco-Miser. As you give Navy credit, they're fighting back, trying everything they can to get these two. It would take 2 to equalize, but right now 3-1. Referee trying to get out of the way. Ball sent up. Knowles now. Whistle will head it out of play. Ball to Knowles. Looking for options. Sends it in toward the box. Headed down. Working down far side. Number 11 over there is Menegatti. And the defense steps up to take care of it. Reinhardt. She'll send it back in. Has a big foot. Ball sent back toward Knowles, but not enough. Knowles had to step back. She could have probably come toward it. As the excitement builds. Good speed there by Hoffman to try to shut things down. Here comes Palabel. And this will be a ball down the side, and that's going to be a quick turnover there. There's a toss in. This will be Flower. Elizabeth Flower, number 14, has had an amazing contest with a goal and 2 assists. She's been on every goal in some manner. So Whistle will toss it in. And Whistle gets the yellow card for delay. Now she'll toss it in. So we'll see if the time is added on at the end. That ball picked up by Gwen. She'll pop it back out. She'll drop it down and boot it out. Here it comes in midfield. Carr goes up for it. It clears everyone. Reinhardt off the back. Now trying to fight forward. Knowles now into the legs of Whistle. Knowles still trying to fight for it. Trying to get the ball, and finally they'll clear it away. That was Sexton. We'll check here to see how we're doing on time. See what the latest word is and see how much additional time will be added. 40th minute of the second half. And so 85th, 86th right in there. We'll see how much time is added there, additional time. We've had a couple of injuries. Referee's working hard. Here we go. Kowalski, she'll lay it down. And Kowalski will try to clear it out of here without any damage, as Navy really desperate to get one on the board. They're going to have to set it up. Here we go. They're going to send it back to Gwen. She plays it with, as we said, a right foot off the ground, but left foot with the punt. And so let's see if they send it back again. She'll be able to pick it up. Here we go. She's going to want to boom it out of there. Maybe get the wind to help a little bit. Ball flying down the pitch. And here it comes. Finds its way to the defense. Mcguire now tries to work it forward. Stepping up is Reinhardt. She goes down, and there's a whistle. Not a lot of time. Fava will set it. Who's going to set over there? It's going to be Knowles who will set. Everybody's sprinting up toward the box so they can be in position when this ball's put in play. Wind blowing from near side to far side. If any sort of bend, it will come back toward the keeper from right to left. There it is. It's going to float. It's going to come in. It's high, and it's right into the hands of Kowalski. So ball worked up as a couple players down in the back. They're working their way back up. Here comes Christopher working into the middle. See if she can get a shot out. Ball in the middle. There's a shot deflected. Working it around. Still going at it. Christopher's down. And that is Sneed who got the shot. Flag went up right at the midfield stripe. Maybe a yard across. Christopher still slow to come up. We do have a sub getting ready to come in. Gwynn getting ready to come in for Whistle. Isabel Whistle comes out. Number 18 coming in is going to be Anna Lohr. And the keeper, Lauren Gwynn, has come all the way up to midfield to put this ball in play, knowing that there's very little time. Of course, you have options. Knowles is there as well. And here we go. A little decoy there as the keeper touches it to Knowles. Now they work it forward. That ball flicked out on the far side, takes more time off the clock. We'll step out here on the side where we can get clear of some of the ambient noise and share with you what happens these last minutes. Reinhardt, now she'll work it around. There's a boot. It's going to be off to the right. They'll let it go. That'll take a couple extra seconds off the clock as Kowalski retrieves it. She'll bring it back out. Cloud cover, welcome addition right now as the sun going in gives us a couple degrees relief. Wind blowing as well. Kowalski puts a foot into it, coming here toward Knowles. Knowles heads it, but really not toward any of her teammates. Baba brings it back. Bush, high ball toward the top of the box. Carr trying to get to it. That ball sent out to the side, not clear completely. Let's see if it's a corner. It is not. Good job by the defense to avoid the corner. It'll be a throw. Knowles now, you got 4 minutes added. Several injuries and a lot of time with some of these subs and extra activity that went on. So there's a ball sent in, back post, a punch out. So here comes the ball. It's coming up the far side. We hear whistles in nearby fields going on. Throw it in here for Navy. Taylor, Reinhardt. Reinhardt working through traffic. Paula Bell. Actually, that was Ellie Raymer who's checked in. Raymer, pretty late addition to the team, and there's a ball, a little whiff there. That will allow some more time to be taken off. Paula Bell. So we mentioned Raymer in the game now, wearing number 16. And that's going to be a goal kick for Gwynn. They can at least send it back down the pitch. Probably about 3 minutes to go here, extra time. Players very, very tired as we go through these last couple minutes. 3 minutes left and 2 goals needed by Navy. That's a ball coming up. Paula Bell gets a click on it. They're going to send it back to Gwynn. She'll send it right back out, trying to get it out to a teammate. Really nobody there. They'll let it go all the way out. As under 3 minutes to go, as we've heard. Here's the toss. Taking time. The Sun now beaming down once again. 3-1 your score. TFA with 3. 1 for Navy. Navy scoring the most recent goal, however. Trying to get some momentum. Taking it to the corner. And trying to work it out. Taylor does get it out of there. How about that? Little Elizabeth Taylor has been a spark plug as she's come in and played hard. Shown good speed. Reinhardt, she'll put it on the ground, send it toward Christopher. And you got to check to see onside there and back onside. Here we go. Reinhardt now will send it forward. 3 white shirts chasing it. Yeah, good job in the back. It was being headed around, and somehow TFA is able to clear it out. Probably down to about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. Headed back down, and if you want, you can just kick it out, and they do. It's going to go off the van. Hello, producers in the van. And looks like a player down. They'll take another pause. The clock will stop. And this is Hoffman. It's like she took a little nick there, and she will be slow getting up. She may have a cramp, they're saying. No, we'll go right back at it, so she'll stay in. Clock starts again. Here's the throw. Navy needing 2. You got to start with 1. Knowles now working with it. Can't really. And it's going to be deflected out and quickly chasing it down. Knowles doing everything she can, but she is drawing a crowd. She has 2 and 3 blue shirts right there with her. Here comes a toss. Let's see how far they can toss it in the box for possible scoring opportunity. And right back, there's a ball sent in, backside. Out top, just down the box and cleared away. That's a big clear here near the end of this match. Ball sent to the outside. Let's see if they'll take it on down toward the corner. Fava there. She'll chase it on in. And clears it out. And at that point, not much you can do there. If you clear it out, it's going to run the clock down even more. So this toss in probably will send us close to full time and extra time. 3-1 your score. Referee saying go ahead and toss it in. Ball on the far side, taken to the corner. A lot of hand battling there. Goal kick. Still a chance here if you think of miracles. But to get 2 goals at this point, that would be asking a lot. And that ball is going to actually trail over to the side. They actually keep it in. Good job there on the side by Fiocco. See, Fiocco Miser kept it in. Big collision. It'll be a throw in. And that's going to be the match. 3-1. The victory will go to TFA. And the players will come out a few little nicks, bruises, scrapes in that contest as these 2 teams fought hard, and give credit to this Navy team as they fought back to score a goal, but down 3-0 at the time. So 3-1 is your final here in the 18U girls. We will be back out this evening, 6:30 and 8:30 contest going on. You folks, I'm sure, will be back out with your teams following online at usyouthsoccer.org. Get the latest schedule, stats, standings, all those activities that are going on around this great championship series. Once again, John Peters, Daniel Reed saying great day to you. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful day wherever you are.